took long enough, huh? Hey everyone, it's PB at Kotaku. We're getting knee-deep into the holiday season, and it's become really apparent at the discount stores. There's so many cool collectibles to find, action figures, anime figures, and plushies among other things, but man, is it a chaotic mess. Just look at Ross. There we go, it's pretty messy and crazy, right? Well, here's the kicker. This was taken in mid-November. Things are looking a lot worse right now. Oh yeah, that's more like it. When I think about it, I've been shopping not only there, but other discount stores like Marshall's, Burlington, and Diddy's Discounts on a regular basis for the past year and a half. You all know how often I go, given the amount of discount store shorts I've made. Okay, go ahead, roll it. Yeah, it is quite a lot, but aside from that, I've also done a handful of reviews of anime figures I've bought at discount stores. For example, this Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball GT, this Amazing Heroes Nijiri Hado from My Hero Academia, and this Glitter and Glamour's Ulti from One Piece. Now about those anime figures, the reason I started going to Ross in the first place was because I heard they were selling anime prize figures for cheap. I did a video showing off my massive action figure haul strictly from Ross, but I hadn't really touched on my anime figure haul. Well, that changes now. Anime figures are the whole reason this discount store shopping journey happened, so without further ado, let's go over my discount store anime figure haul over the past year and a half. In case you missed it, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku was my very first anime figure purchased from a discount store, Ross to be specific. Since I found out Diddy's Discounts is also owned by Ross, I figured I should check over there for anime figures, and it worked out. I found this Vibration Stars Anpu Kakashi from Naruto Shippuden. I should also note that unless I say otherwise, each of these anime figures cost 15 bucks. For the most part, that's been the norm for the past year and a half. Continuing with Diddy's Discounts, Vibration Stars, and Naruto Shippuden, I found this Minato Namikaze figure. This Amazing Heroes Nijiri Hado figure was the very first Bishoujo figure I found at discount stores. Since I found a superior variant of her in Tokyo, I likely won't be keeping this one. This Oguri cap from Uma Musume Pretty Derby was the next Bishoujo figure I found at discount stores and was also my introduction into the series. When I found that Super Saiyan 4 Goku at Ross, I was hoping to find the matching Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta figure, and I eventually did at Diddy's Discounts. So moving forward, rather than boring all of you with quote-unquote backstory for each figure purchase, I'm just gonna go through them, but not like rapid-fire fisticuffs. I gotta allow for some breathing room. It can't just be like, wham bam thank you ma'am, right? Anyways, my next purchases were this fluffy puffy Shino Buff Mouse at Diddy's Discounts and this Battle Record Collection Monkey D. Luffy also at Diddy's Discounts. This Maxamatic Tanjiro Kamado was the first of the larger box anime prize figures I found at discount stores, and speaking of Maxamatic, this Trafalgar Law was my first anime figure find at Burlington. Next in line is this Kizuna no So Awakened Nezuko Kamado from Demon Slayer. This was the first Bishoujo figure from Demon Slayer I found at discount stores. Oh, I'm still giving backstory, aren't I? Sorry about that. Now we're covering the stuff I bought during the holidays in 2023. My first anime figure purchases during that time were this Abba-style Izuku Midoriya and Katsuki Bakugo. At 13 bucks, these were slightly cheaper than other anime prize figures. Continuing with Abba-style, I got this Yusuke figure from Yu Yu Hakusho also for 13 bucks. I forgot to mention that all these Abba-style figures were purchased at Ross. I also bought a few smaller anime figures. From Ross, I found Sailor Jupiter and Sailor Mercury trading figures for 9 bucks each. For discount store prices, I feel that was a little high, but I still wanted them. At Burlington, I got some $7 Hikage or hanging figures. Here's Maki Zenin from Jujutsu Kaisen and Nezuko Kamado from Demon Slayer. Speaking of Nezuko and Burlington, I found this Vibration Stars figure of her. Revisiting Ross, I started seeing figures from the Slime anime, and this Relax Time Milim Nava was among them. I could not resist. Going back to the smaller chibi figures, I made my first Q-Posket purchase at Burlington, a dreamy style glitter collection Ariel from The Little Mermaid. I know this isn't anime, but it's made by an anime figure company, so that's good enough for me. And my last anime figure purchase for the 2023 holiday season was this Glitter and Glamour Super Sailor Moon. For the next few weeks after Christmas, there was quite a lull in not only anime figures at discount stores, but the entire toy sections in general. Since there wasn't much new stuff coming in, leftover stock that didn't sell during the holidays was marked down. Such items are things like Otherworlder slime anime figures, the Plays, Manga Otaku Veldora, and Faithful Servant Guardian Beretta all cost me $350 each at DD's discounts. A week or so later, this Raphael figure got marked down to $250. At this point, $250 was the smallest amount I paid for any kind of anime figure at a discount store. This Grand Line Monkey D. Luffy was my next purchase at Ross. Around late January or early February, anime figures started hitting hard again at discount stores and One Piece was at the front. At Ross, I found the matching Grand Line series Yamato figure and a fluffy puffy Chopper. At DD's discounts, I found a One Piece Film Red Grand Line Men figure of Chopper. I'll wrap up the early 2024 One Piece figure purchases with this King of Artists, the Yamato from DD's discounts. Afterwards, I didn't buy anime figures at discount stores for a month or so until I consistently started finding Sailor Moon glitter and glamours figures. Mercury was the first one I found at Ross. I eventually found Sailor Neptune, Sailor Mars, and Sailor Venus checking various Ross stores. Around this time, I found a loose but complete Glitter and Glamours ulti from One Piece at Ross. The figure was technically sealed, but was missing the box. Because of that, the figure's price was dropped to $750. I did a review of this figure, and if you're interested in checking that out, I'll link it in the description. About a month later, I found a Glitter and Glamour Sailor Jupiter at DD's discounts and thus got a full set of Inner Scouts. Like with finding the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta figure back then, DD's discounts came in clutch with that Sailor Jupiter. And I'll wrap up the Glitter and Glamours finds with my sole anime figure purchase from Marshalls, Jewelry Bonnie from One Piece. Around this time, I started finding some more open box figures being sold at a discount. For example, this Banpresto figure Coliseum Gaara from Naruto Shippuden. It normally sold for $20, but because it was open, it was marked down to $13.50. Here's 3 more open box figures I bought. I'll get to them another day, but I paid $20 for everything. Now we're on the home stretch with my most recent purchases during the 2024 holiday season. First one was this Digimon Adventure 2-pack with Taichi Yagami and Agumon. Ross was selling this line of figures for $20 each, which is still pretty good, but Burlington blew Ross out of the water by pricing these at $13, which is $6.50 a figure. So I bought these Pokemon battle figures from Ross. I know they're not anime price figures like the rest, but you know what? Pokemon's an anime, these figures are from that anime, so they're anime figures. They're going in. For $5, this battle figure Haunter looked pretty impressive. As for the $8 Gengar and Score Bunny 2-pack, I only got this for Gengar, and despite not being able to see it, if we go off how good Haunter looks, I'm betting Gengar won't disappoint. At DD's discounts, I bought this Banpresto figure Coliseum Jiraiya. He's been seen at Ross as well, so if you can't find him at one store, try the other. I also bought this massive looking Grandista Monkey D. Luffy at DD's discounts, and when I review it, I'll really see if the figure is as big as the box implies. Remember those Star Wars Visions anime figures at Ross that would not move? I've seen Curry constantly, and when he dropped to $1.50, I finally took the plunge. Just look at all those reduced stickers. It's hilarious. I believe this is my only Sega prize figure purchased at a discount store, and Ross specifically, a Chokonose or perching figure of Mitsuri Kanroji from Demon Slayer. As a Digimon fan and War Greymon enjoyer, I couldn't pass up on this Anime Heroes figure for $8 at Ross. And speaking of anime action figures at Ross, I got 2 Yu-Gi-Oh figures by Fat Mojo, Exodia the Forbidden One and Slifer the Sky Dragon. I've seen the whole set at discount stores and made a big deal about finding Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but I just wanted to see one with my own eyes. I'm happy with Exodia and Slifer. One of my bigger purchases was this My Hero Academia Diarrhea-matic Shoto Todoroki at Ross. It wasn't big on my bank account though. This thing only cost $10 and that wasn't even a clearance price. And the last figure of this haul is what I consider one of my best finds not only at Ross but discount stores in general. This Kotobukiya Artifacts J 1/8 scale figure of Nobara Kugisaki from Jujutsu Kaisen. The original retail price of this figure is $120 and Ross was selling her for $15. That's price scale figure prices. Now that I've shown off the haul, I think I should open a few things at the very least. It feels kinda incomplete otherwise. The video is already really long and thank you for sticking around. Rather than do what I do for my figure reviews, we'll just breeze by somewhat. The Hikage or hanging figures by Furuyu are pretty cute. Here's Nezuko Kamado and Maki Zenin. The figures don't attach to the box, thus can be knocked off or over if you're not careful. Here's the Sailor Mercury trading figure. It's the sort of quality you'd expect from such an item. It's not amazing, but actually better than what I'm used to seeing for trading figures. Sailor Mercury is about 4.5 inches tall, and as for Sailor Jupiter, due to her pose, she's slightly taller at around 5.5 inches. $9 seems kinda high for these at a discount store, but I'm still happy with them. The fluffy puffy Shino Buff mouse was a bit of a letdown. I didn't realize it was going to be the size of an actual mouse. While I love Flocked figures, $15 is way too much for this in my opinion. Look at how he stacks up compared to Glitter and Glamour's ulti. At least he can enjoy the view though. This Oguri Cap figure was how I found out about the Uma Musume Pretty Derby series. Since the premise of the characters is similar to the Neptunia series and even Konkole, the anime seems right up my alley. And last but not least, the Vibration Stars Anbu Kakashi. Despite being a longtime anime figure collector, I never heard of Vibration Stars before this because I typically did not delve into the prize figure market. I've always been a scale figure, Figma, and Nendoroid guy, which basically covers most of the market. Well, that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh. So here's the Haunter battle figure. The main body and disembodied hands are propped up by clear acrylic extensions. This ain't no fancy thing that uses magnetism to make objects float, like that Death Star speaker. Though that would be cool, and this thing wouldn't be $5 at Ross. Anyways, it's a cute little tchotchke desk decor thing, and I think it's worth the Ross price tag. Gengar's pretty solid too. It doesn't have a base and it's stable enough to stand on its own. It has no significant articulation and it can only move its arms up and down. But it does bleh, stick its tongue out when it's pressed down on. Bleh, 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 bleh. I bought the 2-pack solely for Gengar and I feel it was 99% of the value because that Score Bunny sucks. It's super tiny and it can't even stand up on its own. It's worthless. Get it out of here. Now that I've shown off all of the anime figures, how does the cost compare to the amount that I would have spent had I bought these online? Just an FYI, the prices I am referencing are from various in-stock Amazon, eBay, and online store listings as of December 12, 2024. I'll leave you to view the results. I'm sure a few of you are wondering why I have so many sealed anime figures, not just from discount stores, even my various Tokyo trips. I think I'll save that explanation for another day. So, when am I actually going to get around to opening all of this shit? Well everyone, that does it for the discount store anime figure haul video. Let me know what your discount store anime figure hauls look like. I'm really curious. Sometimes I see other content creators post stuff that I have never found at discount stores, so I'm wondering if some of you have better luck than me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and sub. Patreon's down low if you'd like to provide further support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey, it's PB at Kotaku. If there's anything from the haul you'd like me to review, leave a suggestion in the comments and I'll do my best to get something together. Alright, see you later.